What's up, YouTube? Prodigy checking in here. Um, got a Blue Eyes update for you. Haven't done one of those in a while, and it seemed like it would be a little fun. So uh, I went ahead and built the deck. I've got it all ready to show you guys, and definitely let me know what you think. And I'll just go ahead and get right into it. So, of course, we've got three copies of Red Eyes Darkness Metal. He's pretty much the core of any dragon deck. Probably will be for a very long time until something else that beast comes out. Basically, you remove a dragon type from play, and then once it's on the field, you can special summon a dragon type using its effect once per turn from your hand or graveyard. So it's pretty much broke. So we've got three copies of Red MD, three copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon, highest attacking normal monster in the game, um, 3,000 attack, 2,500 defense. Pretty much a beast card, has been for forever. So we've got that. We've got one copy of Blackluster Soldier, Envoy at the beginning. Sort of a theme, like the whole fusion between um, Dragon Master Knight. I don't, of course, run that card because you have to have the actual ritual, but this guy's definitely a good fit for the deck. His effect is you can remove a light and a dark monster from your graveyard, special summon it. Once it's on the field, you can select a target, banish it, and then you can attack with this card that turn. Or you can attack, and then if it destroys a monster per attacking, you can attack again. So definitely a beast card for late game. Um, we have got two copies of Divine Dragon Apocryph. Basically, once per turn, you can discard a card, which is good in this deck, and then target a dragon type in your graveyard, and then you can add that target to your hand. So lots of huge plays with this. For instance, let's just say that you have a Red Eye Circus Mellow in your graveyard, and you have a White Stone Legend in your hand. You can discard the stone, get the Blue Eyes from your deck, and then go ahead and grab also the Red Eye Circus Metal. Remove this from play, and get both those cards on the field at the same time. Per removing this from play for Red Eyes Darkness Metal's effect, then Red Eyes Darkness Metal hits the field, and then you get the Blue Eyes that you just got from your deck because you discarded a White Stone. So definitely a very nice fit for the deck. And it's a level 4 Dark type, which is good for some of your synchros. So now we have two copies of Red Eyes Wyvern. Awesome card, good for your late game removed from the graveyard to special summon a Red Eyes Darkness Metal from your graveyard, or another copy of itself, which is done rarely but very possible. I'd definitely say keep these at 2 in this deck, just because of the way the deck actually works. But yeah, definitely a really awesome card, and it's 1,800 beat stick. We've got one of my favorite cards, Exploder Dragon. He's a good little surprise. When your opponent has these big beast monsters on the field, you set this card, they attack into it, and both cards are destroyed. So, very nice card. Got 2 copies of Delta Flyer. For your synchro summons, searchable with Mass Dragon. Basically, you can beef up one monster, one extra level, and then synchro. So, awesome card. And we've got 3 copies of your Mass Dragon. It's your Searcher. When this card is destroyed while on the field, sent to the graveyard, you can search your deck one dragon type monster that has 1,500 attack or less. So very, very good card. Lots of targets. Some of your main targets being Apocryph, Delta Flyer, Exploder Dragon, of course White Stone Legend if you need to get Blue Eyes to hand, or this card right here, Totem Dragon. Totem Dragon's too good. He counts as 2 tributes for a dragon type. If you have all dragons in your graveyard, you can special summon this card during your standby phase, but you have no cards on the field. But of course, if you use that effect, it's banished once it's sent back to the graveyard. So, and then we've got 2 copies of our White Stone of Legend. When it's sent to the graveyard by any means, you add a Blue Eyes to hand. So it's too good. So like I said, this with Apocryph, if you have this in hand, Apocryph on the field, you discard the egg. You get the Blue Eyes to your hand. You can target a Red Eyes in your graveyard. Then you can remove Apocryph, special summon Red Eyes, and then use Red Eyes effect to special summon Blue Eyes. So very, very nice card in this deck. And it's a level 1 tuner. So, alright, let's go ahead and go to spells. Of course, we've got Future Fusion. I actually run a couple fusion cards in this deck. But your main target, obviously, is going to be Red Eyes Dark. I'm sorry, Five-Headed Dragon. But really, you're just trying to get the dragons in the graveyard, and Five-Headed lets you put whatever 5 dragons that you want. So that's it. This card's used in this deck, obviously. We've got Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Foolish Burial, Dragon's Mirror. This is a late game surprise. This honestly is going to be used mostly for Blue Eyes Ultimate. If it's late game and you want to go ahead and just banish, if you have 3 Blue Eyes in the graveyard, which is very easy to do, play this card, banish all 3 of them, get a Blue Eyes Ultimate. Now, of course, you want to be careful with that play because it's really easy to get rid of a Blue Eyes Ultimate. But definitely a good little surprise. And then we've got 2 copies of MST and 1, 2, 3 copies of Pot of Duality. The 3 copies of Pot of Duality are basically just to be able to have that instant play. I do like Gold Sarcophagus. However, there are a lot of plays in this deck that don't require special summoning. For instance, Future Fusion, where you Pot of Duality in Future Fusion, and you can still activate the effect because you're not special summoning until the second standby phase. So this doesn't stop the activation of Future Fusion, which is like, it's broke. So definitely a good card. It can definitely help you get your back row set, maybe get you a Searcher on the field, maybe an Exploder Dragon. So I like this because of its instant use. So that's my thought process behind that. So now let's talk about traps. We've got a Solemn Judgment, staple. Got a Mirror Force. Again, those instant plays. A lot of swarming decks. You have things like Insectors where the field will get big real quick. Wind-ups where they can easily, in one turn, have their whole monster zone stacked, and they'll take care of that. Torrential Tribute, too good. 2 copies of Bottomless. Basically, like I said, we're looking for instant plays this format. Something I can basically activate and get that effect instantly, and not give my opponent an opportunity to have to go into my battle phase, which is basically what Deep Prison does, in order to be able to activate it. So, this can stop cards that may be summoned and then special summoned, and then have an effect that special summons. So basically, I'm sure there are going to be a lot of dragon decks popping up with the structure deck, and this is definitely a good in mirror matches. So, and then we've got 2 Call the Haunteds. I run a Thunder End Dragon in this deck, and this is a real nice way of getting that out. Other than, of course, all the other special summoning methods you have, having double call is really good. Because even if you just double call into 2 Red Eyes, and then you use their effect to get the 2 Blue Eyes, and then you overlay and you get the Thunder End, you've got a very nice play there. So there you go. And of course, 2 Solemn Warnings for obvious reasons. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about the extra deck. And feel free to make suggestions for this part, because this is just me going off of experience mostly. So just let me know what you guys think about this. I've got 1 Brionac, which I don't really ever see getting rid of. It's too good. Orient Dragon. This card, everyone always forgets about this card. It's so awesome. For things like Colossal Fighter, you summon this and they're just like, dang. Or like Stardust or anything like that. It's a level 6. As soon as a synchro summon, you can target one of your opponent's synchro monsters and banish it. So it's awesome. Exploder Dragon Wing. Black Rose Dragon. Colossal Fighter, Dark End. Since I run Apocryph, I really like this card. I like it over Light End because basically you're lowering your attack to destroy a monster. I'm sorry, send a monster to the graveyard. So things that negate destruction don't affect this card because it's just sending to the graveyard, which is really, really nice. So definitely got to run a Dark End. We've got one Stardust, one Red Dragon Archfiend, Trident Dragon. Let's go into the Exceeds. Oh, I'm sorry. And a Mistworm. All right, let's go into the Exceeds and the Fusions. Number 17. Levia the Sea Dragon. Thunder End. This card's 2 broke. Once per turn, you detach a material monster from this card and destroy all other monsters on the field. It's awesome. It's an awesome cost. Literally nothing. Blue Eyes, Ultimate, like I said, for Dragon's Mirror late game. And 5-headed, also for Dragon's Mirror late game, if you want. Depends on where you are in the game, so definitely good. So that's the deck, guys. Let me know what you guys think. It's a lot of fun to play, and hopefully you guys find it as competitive as it is entertaining. So definitely, let me know what you guys think. Rate, comment, subscribe. Prodigy out. Peace.